a combination of many years, over 30 years of participation in governance preparation for where he is today. And so we need to begin to prepare that 20-year-old person, that 30-year-old person that is going to take over from you and lead Nigeria to the path of greatness than you have done. There are many like us who are out there. And you know, I'm a Christian and I love to take my wisdom from the scripture. It says that children are like arrows in the hand of the mighty. In other words, if you are a mighty man, you're going to war, you have an arrow in your hand. If you keep the arrow in your pocket or in your bag, it's useless. You've got to stretch your bow. You've got to pull back the arrow. That is only when it can bring you results. You've got many young Nigerians who are filled with talent, who are filled with skills. They're not perfect, but you've got to make use of them and give them a platform to take responsibility. And we're doing our best on our own. We're building empires in techs, in corporate financing. We're raising capitals, even more than some banks. Many young people are raising investment in multi-billion dollars. So who says we are not ready? We are the ready generation. We only need an opportunity. We only need a seat at the table. We have excelled in sport. We've put Africa on the map. We have created results. We only need intergenerational collaboration because we're also responsible for the future of this country. We are going to be living in that future. And that's why, as I begin to wrap up, I want to take another wisdom from Joel chapter 1, verse 28. It says, in the last day I will pour my spirit upon flesh. And it says, your sons and daughter will prophesy. In other words, they will speak of the things that have not happened. It means they will be futuristic. They see tomorrow and they can begin to walk into creating that tomorrow. So if we have the capacity to create tomorrow, then you need to give us a seat at the table to help you build tomorrow. It says, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men will see vision. We need to help our young people, not just to see vision, but to run with that vision by building their capacity. And that's why I'm going to go into 3 different action points for all of us before I sit down. Action point number 1 for government. As government leaders, Vice President, platform at which we can be more than just essays and SLAs and PAs, essay media to give us real assignments, give us challenges. Let me borrow the word of Caleb in the scripture. Give us this mountain. But you must prepare us. We must prioritize building capacity, training, and reforming of the educational system. Before I came in to become national youth leader of the APC, I was privileged by the grace of God and with the support of my governor, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, to be a permanent board member of the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB. And the reason I was a permanent board member of SUBEB was also because there was a policy in Lagos that said that our board must have a woman and a youth as members of the board. Vice President Shetima, it is our call on behalf of the youth of our party that the new administration should expand its policy to ensure that no board appointment, agency, parastatals, without a young person as a member. Youth, am I speaking your mind? We are demanding a seat at the table. Every board, every agency, NNPC, NPA, NPIC, every board, a seat for young people. We have worked for the party. We have the capacity. We have the potential. We need the platform. Are we not ready? Can we not do it? Test us, sir. We need to give young people the skills to be able to compete globally. We need to create a platform for internship and volunteerism. Like Dr. Akibu Madeshina said, we must invest in youth innovation, youth community action, and youth enterprise. There are many young people who are running development projects in their communities, NGO projects. They need grants, they need funding. We need to put money where our mouth is and support the young people. We must make it easy for young people to run for public office. And that's why I want to thank President Buhari one more time for the Not Too Young to Run bill. Building on that, I want to thank my national chairman, the distinguished Abdullah Adamu. I went to the NWC when we got elected, and I asked that they please consider giving the young people 50% discount on the nomination form of the party. From presidency that was 100 million, governorship that was 50 million, House Senate that was 10 or 12 million, and we were able to get 50% discount nomination form for young people 18 to 40. I want to thank all my NWC colleagues for supporting that, and the NEC members that gave that a life. Because of that, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President-elect, we have over 13 young people under 40 elected into this 10th National Assembly of Nigeria who took advantage of our discount on nomination forms. We must strengthen civic education. We must create a sense of history. We must create a platform for intergenerational engagement. We must introduce policies that deepens youth inclusion in governance, like the Lagos State Suburb Law that allows for one young person to be on the board, and many more that the Tinubu-Shettima administration will bring to birth. And to our parents, let me speak to you fathers and mothers. We must be like, I'm going to refer to the scriptures again, like Anna, when she was raising Samuel. She raised him concertedly with a mindset that she was raising someone special. No child becomes great without a concerted effort from his or her parent. We must make an effort to concertedly raise the next generation. In the family, we must